10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to week 3 of the Aces Wild tournament here with Wednesday Night Wars week, I think 16 is it? Of course, March 17th here. We're going into some more excellent league action. A little late start here, but we still have all of the action here. I'm, of course, with my all-time co-host and colleague here, Kaiju. Say hello.
Well, grab my ankles and slap my fanny and call me Annie. It is time for some wrestling up in here.
Indeed. Some wrestling fun. I guess we could just get right into it.
I'm sorry. I was just letting those words sink in for some people because I want to make sure they heard what I said. Because it's time to get some wrestling on. We're about to get crazy. We finna get active. It's now in the dictionary. We finna get active.
Yeah, it's finna. Yeah, it is. It's official. It's bona fide. So anyway, like I said, I don't think there's much in terms of housekeeping we have to do this week. So let's just jump right into this. We have our first matchup here. Like I said, while we're doing this league, we'll be doing so as many intermissions, unless of course one of us has to walk away for a moment. We'll just show you the bracketology as it happens. Our first match of the evening will be Lyndsay versus Vinicius De Fiore for B bracket. For those of you who may either not remember or just are joining us, B bracket is all TCW wrestlers, while A bracket has all but 2 OWO wrestlers, with those 2 being freelancers. So let's jump right into this competition.
You might as well put it on mute real quick because the song's about to get loud.
Oh yeah, I always forget. I don't know how I forget, but
well, there you go.
All right, now we can actually talk about this match as well as talk about what has been going on so far with these 2 particular wrestlers. Lyndsay, of course,
won her first match.
Yes, both of these men and women, of course, have both won their first match here in the league. Both with a pretty solid showings each. Of course, Lyndsay, member of the Fallen, and as that loud music always tells you, Fallen in general have had a pretty good league so far as a group. They are
Not only that, their leader has beaten the TCW champion.
Yeah, in a very excellent match. One of those ones where I think both of us agreed right after watching it that he must have seen his the match between Geoff Sue and Martin Valentine. Looked at his underling and went, I can do you one better.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Like, Franco Silva is definitely the kind of leader that is lead by example, not by words, not by threats, not by false platitudes or anything like that. And like, if you aren't motivated by your leader beating the champion, I don't know what can motivate you. Already we've seen Geoff Sue put up a great match. Lyndsay did the same thing, but now it's her turn to show that she can keep that momentum going for the Fallen. The Fallen may end up being the team to beat, the group to beat, even though it's a singles competition. Like if you're at the end of this league and it's all Fallen, you know that somewhere down the line they are going to be bringing home the gold.
Yeah. And just as you were saying that there, we saw a standing Spanish fly from the Spanish flyer himself, Vinicius De Fiore.
And immediately stomping on those fingies.
Yeah, Lyndsay kind of going to town on Vinicius here. Oh, strike contest here.
I don't know if the smart play is to go into a striking contest with anybody from the Fallen.
Yeah, it didn't seem to work too well for Vinicius.
Oh, that's snapping super kick to the kneeling Lee, but gets right back up.
Yep, lays back up. Cover. Nope. Skin on skin. Ooh,
now,
nice
just
Rana.
like Imperium, like these guys are a bunch of mat generals trying to maintain control, not just the tempo, but the spacing in the ring. And so far, Lynsy's trying to do that, going for that modified Koji clutch.
Yep. Ooh. Vinicius though coming back with some of that high flying offense he's well known for, getting a 2 count. Ooh. Fortunately getting rolled into an armbar there.
Right back to the arm, right back to submissions. Oh, the one time you might see some rolling and some flipping from anybody from the Fallen, that nice little transition, and once again that stamp on the fingers.
Yeah, just taking the time, and Vinicius trying to test the strength, and these are just having none of it.
I mean, like, you may think like those fingers aren't doing everything. Oh wait, here it is, that Northern Lights bomb, but she gets right back. She
gets right back up off of that. You've seen that either. Not necessarily put people away, but get near falls at least. So getting right back up from that is definitely an impressive show of strength and stamina from Lyndsay.
Shooting star press, but like just a 2 count.
Yeah, just a 2 count. It is.
Oh! Nice little combination. Standing shooting star press.
Just another 2 count though. But those are starting to add up. As we always say, it's one of those things where, you start doing that, getting those 2 counts over and over again, it's eventually going to wear down the opponent.
Oh, definitely. Now, see, you may think that going after the fingers is not like a massive move, but it alters your grip strength. It alters your grip when it comes down to putting in submissions, but also when cinching in a pinfall.
Yeah, cinching in a pinfall, even just how fast you can theoretically climb up the ropes, stuff like that. Another 2 count. Decent amount of near falls from both of our opponents here. I would say it's so far a pretty even matchup, even though we've seen a lot of high-flying goodness from Vinicius, a lot of down and dirty stuff from Lyndsay, although that might have been a momentum changer. Big strike to the head after that classic screeching arm breaker. Oh, Vinicius calling for something. Oh,
that jumping enziguri right to the back of Lynsy's head.
Yeah.
Missing that spinning screw kick, but so far not really losing anything out of it.
Oh, once again calling for
a deck knife.
Watch the head, and unfortunately still just a 2 though.
Oh, that rolling soul butt though. Drop kick right to the back, but all those energy, and Lynsy's right back up.
Lynsy's up first. Oh, right back into a striking competition.
Oh, she says no.
Saying no.
But
oh, Lyndsay almost doing perhaps a little bit of a mockery there of Vinicius's sort of spin around Rana's on the ground there, spinning around into an octopus hold style submission.
I guess she figures like, you could do it, I could do it better.
Yeah,
with more substance.
Yeah, what you can do, I can do better. Throwing it in from submission into a different submission here. Vinicius, I think, a little bit in trouble for the first time this match. And we have a near fall. If Vinicius needs to use this change of momentum for the better, or he may not be able to come back from this.
There goes that rolling head scissors sling blade.
Oh, and he does. He makes the best of it for sure. Vinicius, I think,
that was impressive.
Vinicius coming back with just a Mover 2, and then folding Lyndsay up. Definitely, I think, saw the blood in the water, saw that Lyndsay may have been going for some desperation type pins. Managed to get past the near fall and throw her into a figure 4 jackknife for the win there.
Yeah, so that's only the second loss for any member of the Fallen, I believe. I think Gabriel Blackwell got a loss his first match out, because I think he did face up against I want to say Darrell Dunn. But really, like, a surprise win. I won't say upset, but it is a surprise with the momentum that the Fallen has been having. But there you go, that Tilt-A-Whirl Sling Blade probably proving to be the game changer when it comes down to going up against some of these bigger, stronger, and even more technically sound wrestlers.
Yeah, I would say so. It's Vinicius has won a couple of his matches with some of that lovely flippy do offense, as we say. And yeah,
I don't know who says that, but I'll let you have it.
I'll say it. Vinicius is pretty flippy do.
Flippy do.
What, you don't like flippy do?
You know what? I said grab my ankles, slap my fanny, and call me Andy. So you know what? I'll let you have that.
Let me have flippy do.
I'll let you have flippy do.
That's kind of you. In either way, he's showing off the fact that his style of wrestling, can put away people from the Fallen, can put away all sorts of different groups of people. This was even before this particular league. He's shown that off and continues to do so on his route towards the gold. So we'll have to see. I would say Vinicius is one to watch out for. He's just, like I said, he's shown that he can definitely perform when it matters. And when he's going up against someone like a Lyndsay, I don't think either one of us could say that she's a slouch by any means.
No, not at all.
No.
So that's going to be your dark horse. I'm going to keep an eye on that.
I would say so, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's going to go all the way, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's still there after, a couple weeks and really in the running for it.
Well, all right then.
On to our next match up here. Ooh,
interesting.
Kingathan Deadlan versus Lyndsay Barber. Lyndsay Barber, of course, for all of those who may not have been following the last couple weeks, our esteemed OWO referee. He's always been known as the wrestling referee, and finally decided to show off why by lacing up her nice little fuzzy boots there, or feathery boots, and showing off exactly why she calls that.
Furry boots. Boots!
Yeah, weird boots. So, she's quickly become a little bit of a fan favorite, although I think in this particular case, one of the Los Heroes del Ring versus Lyndsay Barber, it might be kind of split in terms of who the fans might be rooting for, but we'll see who comes out ahead here in the next match here. Here we go.
Kingathan Deadlan already 0-2 in this league. So you got to believe he's going to come out with some level of extra ferocity. And in some strange way, I don't know if the fans will end up coming out of this still cheering for King Dead, because he may end up playing gatekeeper to the, I won't call her a rookie, but to the very fresh Lyndsay Barber. Yeah,
it is entirely possible that Lyndsay Barber walks out of this with even more momentum, and maybe the OWO's the A bracket dark horse for all I know. She is, of course, 0-1 herself, so she too kind of needs this win. I think both parties here definitely need this win on their bracket to really show off the fact that they can go forward with even more wins. But only one person going to walk out of here with that one and.
Yeah, so far it looks like KD is really working a little bit more cautiously than he has been lately.
Yeah.
Taking some steps away from Lyndsay. Doesn't know exactly what to expect. But there you go. There goes the takedown. Nice. I guess, what is that, a Russian armbar?
Yeah, lovely takedown into some form of hold there. Yeah, you're correct. Drop kicks from KD. Kind of standing.
Knee right to the mix. Going to try to immediately put Lyndsay away.
Thrown down again. Yeah, once again, just cinching the big man up on the ground there.
If you can't fight him face to face, my dad always said everybody's the same height when they're flat on the mat.
Yep. And everyone can feel the same pain from an ankle lock.
True indeed. Everybody got the same joint. No matter how much, you can't train your joints. You can only train your muscles. You can only train your mind. You can't train your joints. Super kick right off the top rope.
Super kick out the top rope. KD getting right back up out of it. Getting a 1 count from that pinning attempt.
Right into an ankle lock. Lyndsay's definitely trying to keep KD on his toes. Oh, exchange of kicks to the midsection.
Yeah, wins that striking combination right back into a ankle. Oh, and then another takedown. No.
Oh, this time he gets out of it. Oh, third time isn't the charm on that one.
KD with the escape and the lariat. Oh. Takedown into that leg hold again.
As you said, everybody has the same ankles. Everybody has the same pain that they're going to get from an ankle. Oh, there goes that splash into the corner, up to the top rope.
No, thinks better of it.
Probably realized he's got to put a little bit more damage on Lyndsay.
Yep. Right back into the drop kick. Oh, kicking him into the corner there. And then just continuing to kick KD.
Just those monstrous continuous kicks. Arm drag, arm wrench into those shoulder butts. Trying to maintain the pacing in this match right about now. Those kicks, though. Lyndsay Barber.
Yeah, Lyndsay Barber's known for her educated feet. Those boots are more than just there for show.
True indeed.
Oh, misses the
foot stomp.
The coup de grace. Tries to put her down for another one. No, coffin drop misses again. KD going for those big moves and receiving nothing but big amount of pain as Lyndsay continuing her striking offense.
Right now she's keeping KD on his toes.
Yeah.
Drop kick by Kingathan.
Oh.
He called for more kicks.
A little bit of cockiness there before right back into the kicks. Oh. No.
Oh, KD's down. Oh.
Nice
Rolling
into a pin
package. Oh, fisherman package hold. Oh, that knee strike.
Knee strike into a Samoan pop. And then... Oh! Just kicked in the face.
She is incredibly aggressive. I guess she figures somebody's got to win this match, and it might as well be me.
She is definitely showing off a little bit of cockiness, a little bit of a side of her that I don't think we've seen necessarily as of yet. Samoan pop just once again just kicking him while he's down, kicking him while he's up, just kicking him all around.
Too close to the ropes for that little side knee bar.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little bit of lack of ring awareness, but I don't think it's going to matter if she keeps laying in kicks like that.
Oh, another knee. Kingathan Deadlan has to step his game up. There he goes.
There he goes, throwing on the spell. Maybe a momentum changer here. Yep, looks like he's actually going to be able to take advantage of that. Well, maybe a little bit of a desperation pin. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go very well.
1 count. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's her speed. Maybe it's those kicks that keep her at a distance.
Oh!
Driving drop kick to the outside. Rolls him up. Go to sleep.
Rolls him up. Go to sleep. Rolls him up. Go to sleep. This is back to back to back.
Go to sleep.
Just does not stop. 3 in a row. This may be a count-out victory. 19.
He gets back in the ring. I'm surprised she wanted to take a count-out win with the way that she's got the momentum going on her side.
I think she's just here for a win in general. Because it's not like after that performance that KD's going to be in the right of mind. Nah, he's hurt. He's winded. And not surprisingly, taking 3 rolling go-to-sleeps after one right after another.
No!
Oh, just a 2 count, though.
KD is a hero, though.
That is true.
That rolling sling blade right into the package camel clutch.
Package camel clutch. Is this the momentum changer that KD needs here? Oh, well. He's back on his back.
To the chest. Lyndsay doing the smart thing, just try to keep some separation on King Dead, because like the last thing that you want to do is let a guy like him. Oh, there he goes!
Oh, may have been out of desperation, but it was a nice save there from KD, throwing on the triangle. That may be in fact a momentum changer here. Let's see how he is able to go from there. DDT. Nice DDT. Oh, dodges the first kick, but gets hit with the next two.
Right into an ankle lock.
Ankle lock, and that's it. KD could not continue. What a match. 3
Jesus
pop-up go to sleeps, one right after the other. She basically just kept rolled halfway across the damn arena, it seemed like. Kicking King.
With those rolling go to sleeps.
They just kicking Kingathan in the head. Just 1, 2, 3. Almost got the count-out victory. Got back in. KD with a little bit of a momentum change there. Looked like he might have been able to get something together, but then just kept getting kicked in the face. And fortunately, that means he lost to the ankle lock. KD, 3 out now. I think, yeah. We said it last week when he was only 2 and out. I will say it again here with these 3 and out. I have a feeling that we're going to have to go and talk to him after this league and see, just, get a debrief, see what happened at the very least in this first part of the league. If he does change up, more power to him. But there has to be some sort of game changer that he does here and now, if not afterwards, after this league is done.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see, because either we're about to see a redemption arc for Kingathan Deadlan, or we might see someone turn to the dark side. Who knows?
Yeah, I would hate to see it, but it's entirely possible. It's one of those things where
definitely
desperate men can do desperate things, especially if his partner continues to do as well as he's been doing. Bookman, of course, current OW heavyweight champion, and current I think 2 and out in terms of victories himself. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing him again today and see if he can get the 3 and out. But if he can get the 3 and out, he's already 3. I mean, technically, I guess you could consider it 6 ahead. He's 3 victories and no losses ahead of his partner. It's a pretty big change. So, all right, but until then, we'll be moving on to the B block. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, once again, we have a Martin Valentine matchup against Carin Bishop. This should be interesting. Let's go right to it.
Carin Bishop, the big gal from the Caribbean.
That is true. Unfortunately, also 2 and out has had some good matches, but just can't quite put her stuff together here so far in the league.
On the other side, we have Martin Valentine, who also is 2 and out.
Yeah, but for kind of in a very much different way. Martin Valentine had a bit of in my opinion, and I think we decided together at the last taping that it was very much a surprise loss last week. And week before that, of course, lost due to in a relatively controversial manner to Geoff Sue in a judge's decision. I think just about everybody thought he at the very least deserved 1 judge's vote, but no, it was a universal choice for his opponent.
That unanimous decision, I don't know if that and losing to somebody who you've been beating on the regular might do something to the mentality of Martin Valentine. Who knows? Carin Bishop, though, Carin Bishop is someone who falls prey to low expectation for her. Like, I'm not gonna say that everybody expects her to lose or anything, but like nobody's expecting the most out of her when it comes down to most of these competitions. Like, she's a big gal, but we all know what her limitations are. We all know what to expect out of her. And like when she comes up with a win, it's great. But like when she loses, nobody's sitting here going, like, okay, well that's an upset. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness!
That's a new one. I don't think we've seen that one out of Martin so far in this league, at least. Cover? No, not just skin on skin.
Oh! Just a beatdown. And I guess he heard me talking smack.
Yeah, throwing the bait down on him. I will agree, however, it's one of those things, and I think that kind of rolls into Karen's overall sort of strategist persona, in my opinion. She's one of those types of people that benefits from the fact that people seem to not take her as seriously as I think she really deserves. And in certain cases, she's definitely used that as her advantage to kind of get one up on opponents that, on paper, at the very least, she has no business getting one up on.
True indeed. After that kitchen sink and DDT combination, you get to see if she can manage to take one out on Valentine. Martin, who might end up actually being reeling because he did have high expectations, especially after that first match, and then losing immediately to Cameron Chapman. And here he is once again, just like almost, I almost want to say in a fight for his life, because I don't see him. Oh, those brass knuckles!
Yeah. And that's the other part of that strategist persona, that use of so that strategic weaponry, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, I definitely would call it strategic weaponry. Oh, he goes for the diving clothesline, gets nothing out of it. Goes for the lariat, gets nothing. Once again, those knuckles!
Once again with that strategic weaponry.
Gets him up, he is shaky. Oh, that kick right to the back of the knee. And another DDT. Missing the lariat, goes for the rolling lariat.
Oh, soup bones.
I don't know if you call him soup bones for a guy his size, but I'll definitely take it.
Chicken bones?
There you go. Oh!
Oh, throw him into that sort of modified torture rack there.
Belly to belly suplex. Once again
with the strategic weaponry. The coin of phrase. Oh, going for the lariat, misses. Martin showing how lariat's done.
Lariat. Tilt-a-whirl arm bar. Then a kick right to the thigh. Super kick right after. Nice combination from Martin. Two count.
Just 2 count though. 8 minutes in. Oh! Discus lariat connects.
Oh my goodness.
This may be it. No, just 2 count. 9 minutes in though, and getting 2 counts on Martin Valentine. I would not have said that was in the cards for Carin, but then again, we just got done explaining how not in the cards is kind of her middle name.
Oh, that diving lariat, but he can't capitalize on it. Carin gets a chance to catch her breath. Now an exchange of blows right near the ropes. Last time Martin got the win on this.
Oh,
there he goes. He calls for a drop
kick. Yeah, it does get the win. Oh,
missing the front.
Carin once again showing off, like I said, how she is that strategic thinker. Coming right up right before they hit from the top rope move and throwing Martin right out to catch her breath.
Both are doing the smart thing, catching their breath, making sure that they got enough time to regroup. But I don't know who benefits most from it. I mean, Carin is a bigger gal.
I would say if it was a betting man, I would say Carin benefited from that the most. We've seen how kind of her breathing tends to be a weak point in general in her matches. The longer she goes on, she's a powerhouse, but she can't quite have the stamina sometimes. Oh!
Goes for the follow man. She pokes him in the eyes.
Pokes him in the eye with the counter there. What a counter. Oh, attempted discus lariat. Once again, strategic weaponry involved.
Martin is getting up in time to counter. Oh, that rolling Ostagori.
Oh, kind of a pop-up DDT. It looks like there. Does her cutter misses?
But catches that super kick. Goes
nice
to the pin
super
on that
kick
one.
Near fall.
Near fall.
Yeah. As I was saying, Carin.
Curb stomp.
Big curb stomp.
That might be it for Carin.
Carin looking kind of out of it. I would say if she doesn't do something quick here, this might be it. Oh,
she's catching him. She's catching these hands. He's catching these hands.
Yeah, cover 2. No. Oh, Martin just
to the front is all it takes.
Getting laid out with a single kick though. He's definitely starting to feel this, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, now she's put him in a position where single strikes are enough to take him down.
Oh,
and I think that's
that
where
being
he wants
said,
to be.
hit him with that lariat, and Martin popped right back up. I don't know how smart that was, considering he's still getting hit, but definitely showing off that sort of
Another super kick.
do or die style of Martin, and it does work for him.
Off that super kick.
Once again, it's one of those things where damn good match from Carin, but just could not put it together in the end. Martin getting his first win. I mean, I said in the first week, said I wouldn't be surprised if he goes all the way. It's weird to see him getting just his first win here, but I would say well-deserved. Survived through some pretty tough action there against Carin.
Oh, yeah, true indeed. He has not been having an easy road of it, so it's not like he's losing up against some cream puffs. But you know what they always say, the longest journeys begin with a single step, and that first win is definitely the first step that he's probably going to be taking to try to take this league by storm if he can, if it's in the cards, if he can draw the right matches at the right time and get the right momentum going. Carin Bishop, on the other hand, that's probably one of her better matches, her better showings, doing a better job of controlling the pacing of the match. But Martin Valentine, once again, showing that he is the cardiac kid, pulling it out in the end.
Indeed, yeah. It was the better, sort of the better breathing techniques, better cardio, if you want to say that. And you know, it's one of those things where I think, you know, Martin, one of three. I keep going back to it. One of three people in TWF in total who has an officially regulated draw on their card, and did so against the likes of Jacob Sapp, of all people,
and Kayamani.
So, you know, you take those three people and you still have no definitive winner at the end. Yeah, I would say that's a guy to watch out for. Back to the A block here. Ooh. Bit of an interesting one.
Interessant, as they say in Mexico.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Xain Alopex versus the Militsa Marcaigh. The Gremlin versus the Shooter of True. Could be an interesting match up here. Let's get right into it.
Militsa Marcaigh, known more as a stand-up fighter than you would really consider her to be, like a ground and pound kind of gal. And Xain, on the other hand, is more of a, as we said, ground and pound kind of guy. 1-1 in the league so far. You know, pulling 500 with 5 points on his own. It's really going to be interesting to see what he can do up against Militsa Marcaigh with the divergent styles that they got going. Now, Miss Militant, completely 0 for 2, no points, but putting up some pretty decent matches, if I can recall.
Yeah, she, I would say she's kind of in the same boat, I would say, as a Carin Bishop, one of those types of people that always delivers in terms of match quality, but tends to have problems putting her opponents away in the end. There's just something there in her offense, something there in there that has unfortunately given her the benefit of low expectations.
Sometimes low expectations means you have a very low bar to clear. So, like, a lot of people aren't going to be expecting some of the bigger moves from you, some of the bigger moments in the match from you. But right now, like, it's kind of hard to see that when it comes against Xain Alopex, who I don't think takes any opponent lightly.
No, I'd say Xain kind of goes right into it and doesn't take crap from anybody. If only because he just kind of treats the entire thing as a show for the audience, a show to just laugh about anyway.
I guess that definitely makes sense. Like, usually when you get somebody who thinks that this is just a show, just a game to play, usually you get people who don't take it seriously. But I've heard Xain in the back call himself the MLG Pro Gamer Boy. I think he's called himself. So like, if he treats it like a game, he's treating it like something he really definitely cares about and wants to win.
Yeah, he's definitely competitive. It's just at the same time he is a bit of a weird one, as we've established. The wrestling gremlin doesn't earn that name lightly.
Right now, what you're about to see is not going to be the prettiest match, not the flippiest match, not the most technically sound match. It's just going to be a bunch of beatdowns.
Just going to be physical, yeah. Ground and pound into ground and pound. That's pretty much going to be the name of the game in this match, I would say.
I don't know what the wrestling equivalent is of 3 yards in a cloud of dirt when it comes down to football. So whatever that is, that was what this is going to be. It's just going to be fundamental beatdowns.
Midsection leg hold. No.
Yeah, so far it looks like Militsa is just like not able to change the momentum the way that she wants to, change the speed of the match the way that she wants to. Like she may be getting some offense in, but it's definitely Xain Alopex that is doing most of the control in this match. Not just in terms of the speed, but where it's taking place.
Yeah, where it's taking place, how it's taking place. Yeah, I would agree. And even though I would say it's kind of evenly matched so far, I would put the tip towards Xain if I was to give this is sort of a judge's decisions right now. Just because of the fact that he was able to show off when and where this match has been taking place so far.
Yeah, true indeed. Like those slaps are definitely doing a number to take Militsa out of the game, because it's kind of hard to fight when you got that level of disrespect.
Indeed. Oh, figure four.
Yeah, as we said, she's going to get her offense in, but immediately Xain gets right back up, says this is what we're going to do now instead.
Throwing him into the torture octopus, slap right back down to the mat.
Right into the corner. As we said, you're not going to see a lot of top rope moves. You may catch one or two, but it's mostly going to stay on the ground. And there it is. There goes the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter again. Went same place as last time too.
Yeah, it already looks like Militsa is like getting up and is already exhausted. There he goes, that bow and arrow surfboard.
Yeah, she definitely has to have some sort of momentum changer here, or I think this is going to be all Xain.
Yeah, short night. But it already, like, I'm surprised that this match is already 10 minutes in. It felt like it's just 5 minutes in.
Oh, goes to the fire, doesn't quite get all of it. Miss Middleton using that time to get a few strikes and get a few breathers in, but yeah, right back into offense from Xain here.
Oh, blocks right into that rolling arm bar.
Gets to the ropes and gets out of it.
It almost feels like a foregone conclusion. Like we're expecting Lyndsay, expecting Miss Militant to tap anytime soon. But it comes down to like he's just putting her in every single move. She may end up getting a jab in here and there, but like it's all Xain. This is Zayn's match to lose.
Yeah, it definitely. Oh, a little bit of daze in the center there, gets popped. But yeah, right back in the arm bar. Oh.
Exchange of blows. This might be Militsa's wheelhouse. And right as I said that.
Gets off the
right into another sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah, and right back in the arm bar. Tries to go for something, just does not get it.
Oh, rolls those shoulders off the attempted jab.
Yeah, that was some, again, it's nothing against her. She has the moves. She knows what she's doing, but
drop toe onto the chair.
Just
it was just Austin 316 Day yesterday. And he's giving days of it, and there it is.
Yep. Decides to show off his appreciation for Austin, and then throws Miss Militant into a standing head hold. A Cobra Clutch. Yeah, it's one of those things where, we seem to be calling that form from the beginning, but there was a reason for it, and this is the reason.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Militant usually putting up a better show, but like usually with people who, as we said, don't take her nearly as seriously, give her enough time to breathe and get a lot of her moves in. But Xain is not like that. He's not with that when it comes down to his wrestling style. He will, whether you are at the top of the card or somebody who just came in from the parking lot, he wants to make you tap.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate, and has used that so far to get 2-1 on the league. He's, not the highest, but definitely getting up there in terms of points and point values. And let's see what the next one for B block will be. Ooh, this should be interesting.
Ooh.
Cameron Chapman versus Jeff Sue, both men who have done wonders so far in this particular tournament. Jeff Sue, of course, with one of the best matches we've seen, not just in this league, but in this entire company, really, on the first night. Then leave going for another victory on the second night. Cameron finally getting a victory over Martin Valentine, and kind of weird to see both these men who just gave Martin Valentine his 2 losses going up against each other. So we'll have to see exactly which one of these two is the better of Martin's rivals or opponents so far.
Yeah, let's say opponents, because so far the only rival that we know about is Cameron at the moment.
That is true. Well, he definitely beat Jeff Sue like a rival. And I don't mean for the victory, just in general.
One of my favorite songs on here. This is what you call a flip. Yes. Indeed. Uh-huh.
And
I had to get to one song that I liked before this happened.
Yeah, I was like, speaking of songs.
I want y'all to know that I turned down the volume for the game and it's still loud as hell.
Yeah, it's just that song.
It's definitely that song. Now, Cameron Chapman is not the biggest striker. He is definitely a high flyer, definitely a junior style wrestler. So I don't know if that's going to bode well or ill for him when it comes up against one of the better pure strikers in the game with Jeff Sue. Sure enough, there he is. Just going to get those bones in as much as he can. Tries to go for that Texas suplex, but drops him down.
Doesn't quite get it.
Going for those insecurities might not be the best thing for Cameron Chapman. There he goes. Kick right to the midsection. That takedown. Once again, another takedown. Leg scissors. Oh, those blows right to the head and then a chop to the seated cam. Finally gets that soap butt in. Another one.
Yeah. Both men going at pretty high speed from the get-go here. Not surprising with these two gentlemen, but so far, once again, taking it specifically from a position of, if I was a judge right now, if this was a 30-minute mark and we had to call it, I'd say Geoff is definitely in the situation of winning right now.
Definitely, he would have definitely earned that unanimous decision at this point.
Yeah. Of course, only 4 minutes in. Even on our shortest matches in this league, we've seen him go for at least around 10 minutes, so.
Oh, there goes his own version of it. Locking it in tight, though.
Yeah, locking it in tight.
Just like Jeff's partner, Lyndsay, this time like wrapping his arms around and cinching it in a little bit more. Sans screech, though. Yep,
throwing a little stink on it, probably, if only to make it a little different enough from Jeff Sue's partner to make it harder for him to get out of it.
Oh, there goes a nice little tight camel clutch.
Doesn't get it on for very long, though, and Jeff Sue's right back to kicking him in the face.
Oh, missing that. Oh, missed it. Right to a kick.
Yeah, missed, right. Yeah. Cameron got the counter off, but not for very long.
Yeah, see, the thing with Jeff Sue is he's doing whatever he can to make sure that Cameron is not getting in grapple range. Like every time he steps up close, he ends up catching a straight or a jab to the face, and then out of nowhere, that's what he's got to deal with. And right there to a Boston Crab. Blocks the straight
Blocks
punch.
the big strike. It's thrown in the corner, but Mina comes out of a takedown. Just shots to the head and looks like a liver there.
Taking the full advantage of the 5 count.
We saw this a few times against the match against Martin Valentine. Speaking of, and right back into it. Who's gonna come up on top? And it's once again Geoff Sue. Just I think with a harder chin there of the two of them.
Harder chin, harder cranium.
Hard pressed to say anyone has a harder chin than Geoff Sue in this tournament, at the very least.
Oh, those chops to the CP Kam'Ron. Kam'Ron already in trouble. Catching that straight. Yeah, Kam'Ron's doing whatever he can to maintain a grapple on him, because the more he stays within striking range, it's not going to be well for him. He's got to keep the momentum going up.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it is going for submission moves on his end. You got to find some way to maintain momentum.
Yeah, although you've seen his sort of his standing offense attempts at a couple different types of kicks and so forth.
Right there to the Kam'Ron.
Roll up. Nope. Skin on skin. But yeah, we've seen his sort of standing kicks and so on and so forth from Kam'Ron, and almost none of them have actually connected. It seems Geoff Sue has his number in terms of where those are landing.
Elbow butt right to a fist. Oh, that roundhouse kick right to the face. That wasn't even an exchange at that time. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
that might be it.
Rough combination of punches. And you're right, that might be
One,
it here
two.
too.
No, Carin!
We are now officially into sort of the time period that we look at when we, for our smaller matches to end, or shorter matches, I should say. So it is not without reason that we could see one of these two men falling for just about anything at this point, especially after the beatdown that Kam'Ron has taken, at the very least, so far.
Yeah, so far none of the tactics for Kam'Ron has been working for him. Like, what do you do with somebody that you can't get a handle on?
Yeah, I don't know. But you're right, it's one of those things where he seems to be throwing out a number of different things, and it's just falling completely flat.
But he's still
getting
saying
2 counts. Dragon tail to the outside. Well, that's one way to switch the momentum up.
Geoff Sue, like our other heel, refusing to stay outside. He wants to keep this going. Right there to another spirit rush and just showing like, hey, I have the chin. I have the spirit.
Just a 2 count
Another
again, though.
Count. Another kick. Just eating another exchange of blows.
And that's still just a 2 count.
2 count. Kam'Ron has got to get some offense in. Like, all this resilience is great, but without any offense, there's nothing going with it.
Yeah. At this point, it's one of those things where, he's showing off the fact that he can stand toe-to-toe with the best and take what their all the offense that they have, but he's not so much showing that he can give it back yet.
Like, so far, we need a big move from Kam'Ron somewhere down the line. Like, yes, it's great that he's putting in these submissions and trying to get some, like, control over the pacing of the match, but at the same time, you got to put some big moves together, son.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Geoff Sue is not going to worry about trying to clinch up with you. Yeah.
Oh. Continues to hold the arm into an arm bar. Again, the submission offense so far for Kam'Ron being the one time that he's actually done some pretty good work, but at this point, I would say it's not enough. Especially when he's getting hit in the face like that over and over again. 3 kicks.
Jesus. Yeah, this is this is just a beatdown.
Yeah.
That might be it.
I don't think Geoff Sue wants it to be it. Yeah, right back into the spirit rush.
Right there.
And this may in fact be it. Kam'Ron, 1,
I don't see him getting out
2.
Oh!
I don't know how smart it was that he got back up, but he got back up.
That rolling knee drops. What can Cameron do now? Another exchange of blows. We're going on 20 minutes, and we haven't seen anything huge from Cameron. There goes that step up Insaguri, though. Maybe that'll be the thing that.
Sweat in the eyes, blood in the eyes. Maybe just a little punch drunk. I don't know.
But there's that leg kick Insaguri.
Well, there he goes to the top rope. Throwing him in that hold, but in the ropes. Ring awareness just not quite with him yet. DDT.
There goes that DDT. There you go. Diving moonsault with the knees. Spinning but again,
I think it's just too late.
Go.
He's been hit rough and ready for 20 minutes now. I don't know if he can really put together an offense now that's going to do anything, even on his best days.
He got right back up just to catch the knee. Oh, there he goes. Brings him down. What can he do? Up to the top rope. Diving body press.
Diving body press.
Oh, that
gets a 2.9. Jeff Su, I think, not really expecting that out of him.
Barber!
Is that going to be enough? Throws him into a pinning situation here. No, just a 2 count.
Now it's become a match. 22 minutes in, but it's finally become a match.
8 minutes left on the clock for everyone who does not know. These are 30-minute time limit matches. We saw that in Jeff Su's first match. We might see that here again. Enziguri.
If Cameron doesn't go for the win, it's definitely Jeff's match. If he doesn't get a pinfall and submission, missing that diving body press.
Off the ropes.
Brings him down with that sleeper. That dangerous kick.
It's like a PK kick there. 6 minutes left. Cameron's back up though. Big stomp. Thrown him in. Is this going to be an upset? And no. 2 count.
Do whatever he can.
Connects with that fine body press, but doesn't quite get it in for a cinch up. Yeah, he's a little drunk off of it. Both men, though, taking the time to take a breath. Roll up! 1, 2, no!
Jeff Su, the man who puts up all the damage. Cameron Chapman, the man with all the resilience. That front kick, though.
Another body press.
Body press.
Is he going to go for another one? He is.
Once again.
You got to cinch it up, though. Got to do something.
Once again, party's over.
Cover the man.
Exchange of blow. There goes that roundhouse kick.
It's a Gary. Cameron, body press.
Off the top rope.
It's a cover. 2.
Blocking the dash punch.
Both men just exhausted after this. 27 minutes. We have only 2 minutes left. Give or take a few seconds here. I would say
Jeff Su's mad.
I would say if Jeff Su doesn't win the judge decision here, I'd be surprised. So Cameron really needs to be looking for a quick roll-up, a quick pin, just about anything he can here. And I don't know, I think he might be a little too exhausted. Let's see. Nah. We may be...
1 minute left.
1 minute left. That might be his death knell.
German suplex right there to a
Kam'Ron. Come on, Cameron. You can just need to throw in anything at this point. Go for a cover. No. Once again, Jeff Su. We might as well just start calling him the 30-minute man. And I think from the
Iron Man
way that. I was about to say, from the sound of the sound guy, from the music he was playing, I think we have already gotten hit the decision. Jeff Su all the way. Once again, a repeat of his match against Martin Valentine. How appropriate for Martin Valentine to get his last laugh against Cameron this way. I don't know if we've seen the last of these two or all three of them, honestly, at this point, considering
Not at all.
Kam'Ron and Jeff Su both got victories over Martin Valentine. Martin Valentine, however, of course, going for that, just like this, 30-minute draw.
I mean, the situation is, yes, Kam'Ron definitely lost to the judge's decision. There's no doubt about that. But the big takeaway that you can have from this match is more to the fact that he took everything that Jeff Su had to offer and did not get pinned. Did not get submitted. Yes, his offense wasn't like A1 from the very beginning. He was trying to work his own pace, but it just wasn't working with somebody who could keep you at arm's length. But at the same time, Kam'Ron still didn't get pinned.
Yeah.
He took all those strikes, those blows, those devastating punches and kicks and still kicked out.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, I have to say, in more ways than one, and of course we're looking at a judge's decision here, so that's definitely one way. But I would say even in the pacing of the match, weirdly enough, that was a Martin Valentine match. Wouldn't you agree? Start off with a
definitely was
not quite with a with seeming not really in the right mind, but being very resilient. Finally getting offense in, finally seeming to get kind of his groove in, and then riding out to the entire way. That's we used to say that was kind of Martin's thing. Now we're seeing Martin's rival come out and do pretty much the same sort of match against the same sort of opponent. So didn't work for either one of them, but well, I have to say that definitely through harder match evaluation, definitely a popular match, and I wouldn't say yeah.
I thought that mushroom stomp would have done it.
I'm not
gonna lie.
when that rolled in, when we needed a couple of his surprise roll-ups, I thought Kam'Ron might actually get a victory here, but Jeff Su showing off that he is resilient enough and dangerous enough that he can go those 30 minutes and walk away, at the very least with judges' decisions twice now in this league. Which of course means that he has gone 3 and out, whereas Kam'Ron has gotten his first loss 2-1. Still pretty good point values for both of these men. Well, obviously for Geoff, but still for Kam'Ron as well. We'll have to see going forward how that works. But till then, we're going back to the A block for this next match. The Battle of the Reds.
Red Alessandri, one half of the Gemstone Warriors versus Katya Vlcek.
Yep. I would say it's one of those things where, I don't know about you, but this may be again kind of a, kind of a cool down match. I don't really expect Red to walk away with a win here, but Red surprised us before, at least once. He may surprise us again. We'll see.
Definitely. I mean, he did surprise us on the way into the tournament, so there's no telling what he can do now.
Yeah. And everyone agrees, at the very least, win or lose, Red still has one of the better theme songs.
Yeah. 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 Come on now. Yeah, that definitely is. The crowd definitely loves it.
Can the power of music defeat communism? That's what we're going to find out here in this match.
Yes. As you said, this is definitely a cool down match. After you have a 30-minute time limit match that goes through 100 match valuation, I don't know how you could follow it up unless you put up another banger yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously the who is fighting who in this league is not quite randomized, but it's sort of prescribed due to just how the brackets kind of went. But yeah, I would say I love you, Red, but if you win this, it's going to be one hell of a thing.
Oh, definitely. He's got a big hill to climb. Definitely with the size of his opponent as well. I believe she's got a good 4 or 5 inches on him, and if not 100 pounds, and damn near close to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, right, going for a little bit of a enziguri. Didn't quite get it. Gets the drop toe hold though.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there goes a backdrop though. She's got all the power in this game right here. Probably one of the most powerful wrestlers on both brackets.
Yeah, in terms of pure power, yeah, there's not much you can do against Mother Russia here. Katya Vlcek.
Yeah, we've seen her go up against the likes of Alysha, Vexxing, and definitely show that if she isn't the strongest one, that she is definitely number 2 when it comes down to the women in the ring. Honestly, I kind of want to see her versus Carin Bishop just to see how that works out.
Yeah, definitely a match down the road that we could throw together.
Another backdrop right there.
Oh,
Red catching that foot to the dingles.
Elbow top rope. Gotcha. Oh, the low angle lariat here. Once again, elbow off the top rope.
Now she definitely has the kind of style of wrestling that reminds you of like that mid-90s prior to the Attitude Era. Just I'm gonna beat you down. Nothing really incredibly flashy. Yes, she's coming off the top rope, but it's not like she's going to be dropping like a 450 splash on anybody. Yeah,
to put it kind of to the real world analog. First, that's a little telling for Red there, I would say. But looking at my thought, to put it in kind of a real world analog, I think she's very much kind of a relic of well, weirdly enough, the time that the Soviet Union would have still been an appropriate thing to talk about here. Kind of a late 80s, early 90s, either All Japan or NWA style wrestler here. Nothing real fancy, just the bare essentials and turn up to 11.
Well, as she goes, she's calling for something, coming off the ropes. Oh, that lariat.
Nasty lariat. Going for the eyes of the mask maybe there. A little bit of once again, the heel work that we've seen from Katya.
Yeah, she's not your traditional heel. She's not somebody that you would like. I don't even know if you would actually boo her, in my opinion.
Well, the crowd currently are, but yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where she's definitely not, she's not the follower of the true on their worst days, but still hits people low blows and eye poles and so on and so forth. It's not exactly like she's a friendly wrestler.
Oh, true indeed. But then again, like, I don't think the fans actually truly hate those tactics. It's just, don't lie to them about it. Be real about it. Be true about what your intentions are, about what kind of person you are. Don't come to them saying that you're about to be somebody's savior and then like kick somebody in the hell's bells.
Yeah. Paradise Lock there from Red right into a camel clutch, but just getting shots to the midsection enough that you had a lift off there from that last one. Right back into those lariats. Take back up. Going to the ropes. Oh! Gotcha. Thinking ahead there. Almost got caught by Red, but yeah, off the rope again. Elbow. You going to go for 3? Nope.
Drags him away from the rope, though.
Oh, into the corner there. Now Red thinks better of it.
I mean, shoot, I would too.
Oh, big boot.
Catching that big boot right to the chest, right to the sternum.
There it is. The bear hug. And the finish.
You got to believe it's a foregone conclusion whenever she hits that bear hug in.
Yeah. Once again, kind of a matchup here we're going through some of the more obvious matchups here, I guess, in the OWO so far tonight. But yeah, Katya Vlcek getting a pretty expected win over Red Alessandri here. Not a poor showing from the Red Man, but
he's overpowered. I know more you can do when you have that much of an advantage against somebody that's small.
Yeah. And with that, we're going right back into B block action. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is this the first time that we've seen this happen?
This definitely is. I don't know if this is a tale of things to come, if this is Gabriel Blackwell's interview to see if he gets to stick around and stay in the Fallen.
Well, we have kind of one or two situations here. We have Gabriel, well, I guess maybe three. We have a quick loss for Gabriel Blackwell, in which case, yeah, I would say we really need to think about whether or not Gabriel Blackwell is going to stay in the Fallen. He's not had the best of situations, the best of matches, the best of showings here recently. We of course can also have the situation where Gabriel goes the distance, whether that's for 30 minutes or even just showing off a good fight for Franco. In which case he may stay and may just all be water under the bridge. But the most interesting one to me would be his what if, and I would say it's a pretty big what if, but we've seen some pretty big what ifs and some upsets so far. What if Gabriel wins?
Damn, that's actually a good, very good question.
Yeah. Because at that point, I would say one of the current weaker members of the Fallen going in and winning against the leader, it's going to look a little weird for Franco. We may have some sort of weirdness going in. They may have all the advantages in terms of who gets the B block win, but if they fall out in the meantime, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Definitely.
Sort of counting my chickens before they hatch. I would, like I said, I have a feeling that Franco is going to be the win here. It's no secret that I am a fan of Franco Silva, so we'll have to see.
Honestly, if Gabriel ends up getting the win, how can you not think of it like what happened to the early 2000s in Evolution when a young Randy Orton wins the title away from Triple H in that multi-man match? Like, what happens then? Will this win actually end up kicking him out of the league? Kicking him out of the Fallen?
And we're hearing the song again.
One more time.
One more again.
Tell me what you want to hear.
It wasn't so loud, it wouldn't be that bad of a song, but still, just
it's incredibly loud. Now, as we said, Gabriel Blackwell is like the closest to an actual wrestler in the Fallen. Everybody else has like strict, almost exclusive mat wrestling ability or straight up striking ability. Gabriel Blackwell will take to the top rope. Gabriel Blackwell will also come off the ropes, springboards, high flying moves, do whatever he can to try to get the win. He will still incorporate those strong kicks of his, but like as we see with Franco, not the one who will do those like nasty 2-punch combos.
Yeah. Franco's definitely not going to be the one who is often coming up off the ropes. He's going to be the one who, cinches in and smacks you in the head a few times.
Irish whip's coming off, but then he catches that 2-piece combo. Yeah, sure enough. Like, he's not going to be coming. He's not going to play the same game with those Irish whips. He's just going to stop. Oh, that nice combo. Oh, Jesus Christmas.
Yeah, combos and the combos here in terms of Franco Silva's offense. So far, I'd say we're looking at maybe either an early Gabriel loss or, maybe this is just kind of his comeuppance. Maybe he does get sort of a longer match out of this, but if he does, he'd be a better man than I am.
True indeed. I don't know if he has the same resilience of a Cameron Chapman or a Martin Valentine, so I don't know if he can go the distance, but if he does, it definitely speaks more to the kind of wrestler he is, the kind of personality he is. Especially one of the reasons why I would, if I was the Fallen, keep him in. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Just those haymakers.
Haymaker back and forth.
Just pendulum haymakers. Super kick.
Cover, skin on skin doesn't surprise me.
Body on body on that one. Oh, wow.
Yeah, just showing off the
Irish whip.
showing off the Fallen here. I think he he understands too that what this is all about here.
He's not taking it. He's not taking them lightly. He's not taking it easy on him just because he's a member of the group. Gets the ropes off of that STF. Oh, there he goes one more time, just eating those punches.
Haymakers after haymakers. Getting back up, just right into another punch combination. Getting stretched. Gets the ropes, but
7 minutes in, and he's going down off of one punch. Oh, but he gets an lariat though, so he is getting some offense in.
Getting some offense in here, but I don't know. I don't know if he's going to continue this. Let's see. Yeah. That punch combination knocks him down. Not even going for it as he's dazed, just once again showing off what this is all about. Cover.
About the over the fallen 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count though.
2 count, yeah.
With the amount of damage he's been taking, I'm surprised. There goes with the DDT. Right
cover
to a pin.
1, a little bit of a desperation cover there, but don't blame the man.
Yeah, trying to cinch in that cover.
Oh, yeah, Franco really just showing off to the crowd, just, you know, this is all about the Fallen. This is all about this group. Screw this league. This is a family matter.
Yeah, this is cleaning house right here. This is what he's saying this is. That's all this is about. A little arm wrench, but he manages to break out of it near the corner. Getting close to 10 minutes, but I don't know if he can even make it to 10 minutes after that punch combination. 1, 2. Whoa. Oh, just a 2 count.
Just a 2 count.
Gabriel Blackwell with the DDT though.
In the DDT, big slap though. Has managed to get a third of the way through the time limit here. I would say if he manages to even get 15, he'd be something to respect, but I don't know if he's going to even reach that at this point.
Oh, never mind. Drop toe hold though, maybe.
Well. Oh.
Exchange of blows.
Goes in for an exchange.
Big man.
Well, it's one of those things where if you are trying to prove that you can, yeah, there's no better way than it's to stand toe to toe, whether you win or lose.
Off the ropes. Oh, right into that crazy, but he's back up again.
Oh, takedown though. This might be it. Yeah, that's it. And what we kind of expected to happen happens here, but I don't know. We'll have to see exactly how. It's like right on the cusp in my opinion. You know,
there it is.
12 minutes in with Franco Silva is not enough to kind of show off that he would get him the respect that he deserved. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know too many people who would want to stand toe to toe with Franco Silva for 12 minutes in the first place, let alone when he has the animosity for whether or not he wants to find you wanting or not in his group. So yeah. I honestly don't know where you go with this.
No, I would say, we'll have to see, but I'd be surprised if this boils over in the league with that particular showing. You know, it's one of those things where for now, I would say Gabriel is a little bit safe, but I don't know if that was a good enough showing for him to be safe forever. So, I guess we'll have to see.
He's on thin ice, I'm going to have to say.
Yeah. Till then, we're going back to the A block here with... Ooh. Well, there you go. One of the first matches here in the A block tonight that is not just kind of a foregone conclusion, I would say. Alysha Vexxing versus Takashi Tamura, a rematch of two former OWO champions. So this is going to be definitely interesting. I'm not even really sure who I would say is favored here, but we'll go right into it. We'll go right into it. There we go.
Now, if this is your first time joining us, the story is pretty simple. Alysha Vexxing got the first win in the matchup against Takashi Tamura. Loses the second one, and that's where we believe that he earned himself with a title shot, only to win on the rubber match in a last person standing match against Alysha for the championship. Now, since then, I don't know where their paths have gone because Takashi Tamura immediately lost to Sibu Sisu in another last man standing match, and then lost the title to the mighty Bookman. Alysha has kind of just been floating around match after match. might have had a partnership with Mother Russia, might have had a partnership with Trixie Eclipse. Right now, we're just kind of stuck with these guys, and maybe now we get to see where their careers diverge.
Yeah, Takashi 1-1, Alysha 2-0 so far. So in terms of just current victories, Alysha has the upper hand here. I wouldn't be surprised if she walks out with a win here, but it's one of those things where, you know, Takashi has won before against her. It's entirely possible that he could get the win here as well. Oh,
now, what it is that move in Takashi's arsenal is one of the more dangerous finishes that I think I've ever seen in the TWF. That Rise of the Shogun.
Yeah, the Wrath of the Shogun here. I can't really think of any other singular finisher that I would say has actually been as much of a momentum changer, as much of a sort of a deal breaker as Wrath of the Shogun for Takashi.
Well, aside from maybe Jacob Sapp and that damn powerbomb.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I would say Jacob Sapp would be the only other one that I would say his finisher just means so much so far in the TWF.
And already somebody's busted wide open.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Not really sure who or from what, but you're right.
I think it might be Alysha. It might have been that knee, that coconut crust that probably split something in over her right eyebrow. It's looking like.
Taking a beating already. It's a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, you don't want to be bleeding 3 minutes into a match because, like, really, you're going to have to deal with that throughout the duration of the match. It's going to be messing up with your vision. It's going to be messing up with your spirit. Seeing your blood on the mat, coming from experience, seeing your own blood on the mat definitely does something to the psyche of a competitor.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen blood too much in the Aces Wild so far, but what doesn't surprise me that Takashi managed to get some out of his opponent here. Oh,
yeah,
real good.
Back and hard, hits that full Nelson, and then Mongolian chop to bring him back down.
Yeah, real good back and forth from the two of them so far. Not surprising for two former champions. Oh, once again with that coconut crusher that just head to knee. It's the one.
Yeah, even when you find the momentum. Oh, that harsh, that rough landing off that spine buster. Oh, choke down to the front.
Choke slam to the front. Yeah, once again, just a 1 count though. Let's just showing off just why she held the belt, why she managed to beat Katya Vlcek, another so far undefeated wrestler in this tournament league, for the belt for the first time.
Ooh, stretch muscle on the much older Takashi. Definitely, as we said, you cannot really train your joint.
Oh!
Old school pile driver.
Old school pile driver. It's the 2. 8 minutes in. That might be enough for the momentum. Oh, uh-oh. We have seen people who tap to this, surprising as that might sound for people who may be a little new.
More coconut crust, just a 1 count. Alysha really showing the world that, like, despite the blood, she's got the spirit to keep it going.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really phasing her all that much so far. I mean, we'll have to see as it goes on, but another stretch muffler. Oh, it'll just throat chop there.
And blood is not a definitive.
Oh, Wrath of the Shogun! 2! Oh, near fall.
Near fall.
Only about 10 minutes in with a near fall. Oh.
You may think after eating a Wrath of the Shogun, putting somebody's. Oh wait, never mind. Last night power bomb.
Showing off the guns. Just landed into him. And once again, pop, power bomb.
Yeah, she's wanting to put him away.
Not surprising considering she's kind of breathing a little heavy. She can't be feeling so great with the blood that's coming down. And already taking 1 Wrath of the Shogun. And another!
1,
2.
2.
Oh, 2.9. Oh, it's right back into it. 1, 2. Oh, 2.9. That's what we're talking about when it comes to the amazing power of the Wrath of the Shogun. It's just one of those things where he can seemingly get that move off whenever he feels like. And every single time it's gotten at least a near fall, I would say. I don't think I've ever seen someone just walk out of that with a 1. We're at another 1.
1,
2. That's
3.
it. 4 Wrath of the Shoguns it took. But we just saw what makes Takashi Tamura so dangerous, what made him a dangerous champion in the OWO, and what might be his strategy here in the league. Started off a little back and forth, but I think, like as we kind of said, that first Wrath of Shogun was the difference maker, and it just kind of rolled from there.
The fact that it took 4, despite the fact she still lost. Yeah, she still lost. It still took 4.
Yeah, it
she
took
got
4.
busted open, and it took 4.
Yeah, I would say without the blood at the beginning, that kind of broken hard way from there, she may have been able to survive even that. Once again, there's a reason why both these people are former champions, but Takashi managed to get I hate to call it lucky, but definitely saw what was happening and took advantage of it. And 4 wraths later, he walks away with the double hookfall victory, the pinning victory against Alysha. Well done, well done. Means that both of them now are, in fact, 2-1, tied rather appropriately for 2 former champions. All right, and we are back here. Once again, what a match to tease right before that brief intermission. Darrell Dunn versus yet another head of one of the groups in TCW. We saw his fight against Franco Silva last week. We'll be seeing his fight against Prince Rivera here this week.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see indeed. Get right into it.
Now you definitely got to know that Dunn is not happy. He did lose fair and square to one Franco Silva as a champion. That definitely does put a black mark on your league standing. But that's what actually makes Dunn a compelling champion. At no point in his career, at no point in his run, does he look like he is the most dominant person in the ring. He just knows how to win. But he's always been beatable. So Prince Rivera could very well smell blood in the water and try to come for his crown. I mean, if the Fallen ends up hanging their hat on the fact that Franco Silva got a win in on Dunn, maybe El Indemito could get the same thing if Prince Rivera manages to get a win on Dunn.
Yeah, I would say it's not a bad thought, but it's also one of those things where we're looking at a Prince Rivera who has gone 2-0 so far, and an El Indemito that is not in the best of places. So while this would definitely be an upset, this would definitely be a one hell of a victory. Count me down for Darrell Dunn winning this one.
Yeah, well, we have definitely seen a change in El Indemito since they lost to the men of Main Street a few weeks back. A much more vicious, a much more concentrated, a much more focused change to the way that they have been wrestling. They've become better mat technicians than they were previously, and that might spell victory for them in certain instances. Like, for instance, those DDTs, dueling DDTs against Darrell Dunn. Into that chop while he's seated, as he said, it's like he's definitely vulnerable in this match. He's angry. He might be making a mistake. Who knows? That maybe that loss turned the tide, and maybe we're going to see a situation just like we did with Kingathan Deadlan, who was winning most of his matches. Then that one loss to his best friend, seemed to change his fortune. Change of blows right there. Those strikes That kick right to the chest, sending Prince Rivera down.
Yeah, it was real strong. Hits the chest there. Oh, yep. Caught the leg.
You don't want to get into a striking contest. Like, he's not the best striker. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Once again, you can say what you want about Prince Rivera, about the hunger of El Enemigo and things like that, but there's one man with gold around his waist in this competition, and you just saw why.
There's definitely a reason why he is the champion. It's not a fluke. It has not been a fluke. There it is, that takedown, ducking under the punch.
Yeah, ducks under the punch.
Maybe work out of it, but Jesus, there it is again.
Once again, ducking the punch, going right into it.
Maybe, I don't know if you would call it desperation, but he's definitely doing whatever he can. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
That's standing V trigger.
Standing V trigger. Well, DDT is out of it, but... Oh, figure
right
four.
Into a figure four. And then eats a super kick for his trouble. Right to a jackknife cover.
Jackknife cover. Gets a two.
A 2 count out of it.
Oh, all right. All right.
Nah, he's saying, give me more.
Gets a 2 back.
Oh, that swinging net breaker. Right into a lariat, right into a chop, right into another chop. Right into a super kick. Right into a jackknife cover. Maybe this is it.
Nah, just 2.
Oh, damn.
Combination cinches up.
Shoots the half.
Just a 2. I don't say it's a nice seeing Prince Rivera not kind of roll over, but I still don't think this man has it. But we'll see.
Oh, that dangerous knee though, that might do it. Nope. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. Another knee.
Combination, roll up. And all right. Fall. Near fall. Oh.
Fake out DDT.
Then finish. Oh, well. Called for it and got, I think, a little cocky there.
That soap butt combination right into the seated chop. And there he goes, another takedown. So far, Prince Rivera's been able to keep him out of it.
Got the arm.
Forces the arm bar.
Too close to the ropes, but rolls it into it. Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Couldn't quite get to the ropes. Couldn't quite get out of it. And that's it. 10 minutes.
Suplexed into a rear naked choke, it looked like. A crossface chicken wing. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know. Graphics guy, I don't think that's what a crossface chicken wing normally looks like. I think there was a bit more to it than that, but I'll forgive him.
A bit of flash, a bit of flare right into it. Only 10 minutes in, but we still got like an 83% match evaluation.
Well,
that's just more of a testament.
Yeah, so it was definitely back and forth, and it was definitely, I wouldn't say it was anyone's match because I was calling it for Dunn from the beginning, but Rivera really showed that he's not a pushover, and I don't think anyone was calling him that, but he definitely proved it once again that he's not a pushover.
Like sometimes you can show momentum, sometimes you can show inspiration to those that look up to you, even in a loss. Just by the way that you put up a fight against insurmountable odds. And let's face it, Dunn, when it comes to certain people, maybe not to a Jacob Sapp, maybe not to a Franco Silva, but when it comes to certain people, he is the insurmountable odd. And Prince Rivera really put the moves to him. There were times where, I don't know, I thought maybe if he just was a little late on the kick out, we may be looking at a new winner instead. But here he is right there, getting that crossface chicken wing, as they called it, out of the suplex. I think that was just too much for Prince Rivera.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of those things where, once again, it's appropriate to have the man with the gold be considered the insurmountable force here. I think going into this league, we established both men with the belts, I should say, as that for our particular brands, and it's one of those things where, yeah, like I said, that's how it should be. strongest man should have the belt. And I don't know, with Dunn having one loss to Franco Silva, we still have to question whether or not he is, in fact, the strongest man. But 10 minutes in against Prince Rivera and winning pretty handily, again, he is no slouch. With that, we go back to the A block. Oh
my goodness.
The Bookman cometh. Speaking of, Trixie Eclipse versus the Bookman. 2 mass wrestlers, 2 excellent wrestlers, in my opinion. But I have to say, if I'm a betting man here, I would say that the man with the 2 wins in one night. We didn't see him last night. He got the week off due to the fact that he took the two matches in one night, the first night out, but won both of those pretty handily and against no particular slouches. He continues that trend going in against Trixie here. Let's see how this turns out.
They're making their way on down to the ring. Trixie Eclipse. A very by now it's not so recent because we are a few weeks after they have been hired into OWO, but still one of the more recent hires into the organization, into the promotion, already making some splashes.
Yeah.
Already coming incredibly intense with the teal smoke. One champion already had their match. Next champion, the Mighty Bookman, going up against Trixie Eclipse. Let's see if he can hold up against them.
Starting with a drop toe hold.
Test the strength. Who's strong?
Strength, evenly matched. Yeah, Trixie, it's one of those things where Trixie's surprisingly strong for kind of their style and kind of how they generally wrestle, but we've seen them go toe-to-toe with wrestlers in terms of striking competitions and come out ahead, and in that's the strength to come out ahead, so.
Yeah, so what would you say is their strength when it comes down to what they're able to do in the ring?
It's kind of hard to really point to one particular thing that Trixie does excellently. Not saying that they're not a great wrestler, of course, but it's kind of a, I don't know, if anything, I would call them a junior style wrestler, kind of, once again, that sort of a little bit of high flying, a little bit of ground game, but there's more to it than that. And you'll probably see that here in this match.
Some power, some high flying. They're really acting like they are the total package. Again, those takedowns are going to be doing a number. They add up over time against someone like the Mighty Book. Oh, there goes that double A spine buster. Oh my God, that Texas suplex. Surprised he's able to get it off that quickly.
Texas suplex. Put him into that classic hold there. Trying to go for some punches, but just gets air. Oh, striking combination.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, hell of a back and forth there. Throws him into the Wii.
Right into the cradle.
Yep, back into it. One of Bookman's favorite holds there.
I don't know if you want to call it like a Kimura lock with a leg hold or what, but whatever it is, it's definitely working the arm, the deltoids, and also the triceps of the arm to really kind of wear you down. Even if you don't tap out to it, like, it's going to put a lot of pressure, a lot of tension on the arm. But they're showing that it doesn't matter. That delayed vertical, just a 1 count though.
Yeah, delayed vertical brainbuster there from Trixie. Yeah, right back into it there. Oh, Irish whip.
Another spine, but just going right after the back.
Yep. Different style of spine buster, same effect. Oh, into the corner. Ooh, rolls into a... Bounces off the corner, rolls into a leg hook. Kind of an interesting combination there.
This time sending Bookman out. This time they're not letting it wait.
Yeah, going out with him. Little punches to the head there.
Trying to cause as much damage outside the ring as they possibly can.
Might be even looking for a relatively controversial win here at the countout, but no, doesn't quite get it.
In the case of a double countout, what happens?
That's a good question. Maybe similar situation to a draw? I don't know. Would we go to a judge's decision? Oh, the tightrope walk.
Oh, right into a throat thrust. Just like unnecessary disrespect. Sends Trixie into the ropes. Oh, there goes that flipping belly to belly.
In the double leg Boston Crab. Nope. Uh-oh. Vertical Brainbuster. Oh. It's a plain old choke. Yeah. Oh. There's a 2 count there. DDT.
Right into a DDT.
Man.
Off the ropes. Oh, right there to a head scissors. Communist Manifesto.
One of his favorites. Springboard Rana. Under the ropes though.
Too close to the ropes.
Whoa! Manages to counter it.
Versus the powerbomb. He eats the powerbomb and then reverses them into a pinning combination on his own. And then there's Bookman outside the ring.
Vertical Brainbuster definitely blocking him though. Uno, dos, tres.
Drags him into the ring, right there to the roast pig clutch.
2, no, just a 2 count.
Dragging him right back away from the ropes, and then just those mounted punches.
Mounted punches once again.
So it's
illegal.
all counted out.
Uno, dos, tres once again. And once again with the roast pig.
Clutch.
Not even. And maybe a rope break? I wasn't sure about that one. Trixie kind of
a rope break.
Playing with him a little bit, but gets a shote for the efforts.
Manages to avoid that screw kick.
Once again into the cradle. Whee!
Just scraping his head right against the mat. That mat burn is not helpful.
Mexican cutter. And arm wrench combination. Oh! I think that was on the ring, on the side of the ring. Bookman cannot be feeling great after that one.
Deja vu head scissors.
Bookman in the corner. Dangerous situation to be in, especially if we're going to get thrown into that. Now, once again, that is a legal move, considering it is on the ropes. You can't have a submission on the ropes. But, once again, right into the ring apron. Side of the ring apron. Bookman throwing him outside. Yeah, I think after 2 of those hits on the side of the ring, I don't blame him for needing a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to sit down and take that.
Bookman up first from a little bit of a confusion there. Whoa, and 619.
I wonder if, so like you got the 619 for Rey Mysterio. Do you like call out Bookman's Dewey Decimal number for that move?
That's a good point. Yeah, we'll have to give him a particular new name for that, or maybe talk to the man himself and see what he says.
Definitely. 20 minutes in, Trixie gets up, but they're completely dazed.
Yeah. Ducks the kick. Doesn't duck the punch though.
Eats that dash punch. Oh, tries to go for it again, misses it, but
oh no, dos, trace once again.
Is this enough to get him though?
Rose pick clutch. I don't. Oh no, rope break.
Close to the ropes.
Russian Manifesto. I still think too close to the ropes. We'll see. Yeah, Bruce calling it.
We're in a situation where it was like Kam'Ron when it came down some of their earlier matches. Oh,
it's landing him there.
Put people away.
Hockey pan. Yeah, a little bit of lack of ring awareness, but. Throws him once again. Just oh no! Power on counter once again.
Another 2 count.
Oh, Trixie cocky pin. Is this no? Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough.
Once again, Bookman smartly showing off his veteran chops here, throwing Trixie out for a little bit there to get another breather. 22 minutes in. I did not see this going for as long as it has.
Snapping the leg on those Indian deathlocks.
Oh.
Goes right for a Gato clutch.
No, 2 count. Oh, yeah.
Just eating that punch.
Trixie, I think, is a little bit out of it. This may be it. No, rope break.
Nice little arm drag takeover.
Oh, the miss!
Oh, poison miss. Might poison him. Might blind him completely.
Yeah, that might be the momentum changer. Oh, I don't know. Sumo rush. Oh, I think you done pissed off the book, man.
Never face the book.
Yeah.
And that'll do it.
That was it. Putting the boots to her, putting the slaps to her. After that missed, I think he was just not particularly happy. And hitting Trixie with the bow and arrow hold. What a match, though. Once again, I did not see that going for quite as long as it did. But Trixie putting up a valiant effort against the current OWO champion. But as I kind of expected it to happen at the end, they unfortunately are down for the count. Bookman coming in with his 3rd win of the league in as many weeks. I think that might put him in pretty good standing and pretty good company, too, in terms of the highest point values in the league so far. We'll have to look at that near the end of our broadcast tonight, who is the highest ranking people, who to watch out for, now that we have a couple matches for everybody in there. But until then, we'll be moving on to the B block once again. Oh, well.
Andre Tyson versus Kareem Kelly.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Huh.
I don't really know what to say other than that, but it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Yeah. We'll get right into it, because like I said, I think that's kind of all there is to say. Let's see how it goes out.
On Tyson, the powerhouse from Philly. Definitely one of the stronger strikers out there, but that's not his game. Surprisingly, he is a submission expert, going 1-1 so far in this league.
Yeah.
And here he comes, the man of the year.
Coming out with an 0-2, however. Definitely not the favorite, I would say, to win this. But Kareem's shown some, kind of, his entire story of how he got into this with having to fight for his right a couple times, winning not only just to get in, but winning pretty handily in the match that he was in, but then, I don't know, he hasn't really been able to put together a string of wins or any sort of points so far in this league, which is a shame, because, I don't know, I kind of like the man.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely a crowd favorite.
Yeah.
Don't know if he has the accolades to live up to it, but hey, for right now, he's really just showing that he's doing whatever he can. He's trying his best. When you go up against a guy like Andre Tyson, though, who is on par to a Jacob Sapp, to a Franco Silva, I don't know if just good enough is ever, well, good enough against a guy like this.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard pressed to say either way.
Now, his best friend, or even former best friend, and Carin Chapman, is the reason why he had to fight his way back in, because they said, hey, you're going to put your position in here on the line. And Cameron, of course, got the win. But, like, since then, he's been trying to find his footing.
Pretty back and forth match so far. Just about
True
4 minutes
indeed.
in, but those things were
Yeah,
right.
you're not going to see too many big moves from Andre Tyson. He's going to play at his own pace.
Yeah. Yeah, as I kind of said, we didn't have much to say at the beginning of this, and so far, not much to say about the match itself, other than, like I said, relatively evenly matched. Both men very clearly scoping each other out, waiting for their time to strike here. I think both men are that kind of sort of, nothing too fancy, beating potatoes to a certain degree. Kareem can be a little bit flashier, but definitely I think is kind of waiting for his time to be so.
Oh, right there, right as you said it,
Yeah,
standing shooting
right
star
as I said,
press.
standing shooting star press, definitely flashier.
It definitely puts him in a better position, but there he goes, off the ropes, right into a drop kick, right to the knee. Even though you have the strength and the size advantage, you definitely want to move in a way that slows down your opponent when they have the speed. And there he goes, those drop kicks to the knee, definitely targeting the patella, just to try to slow down the much faster, much smaller Kareem Kelly.
Yep.
Let's see if it actually works out.
Kareem showing off that size and strength can manage to get him through and around people. We saw him kind of dodge twice in a row the Irish rip from Andre Tyson.
Oh, chicken wing. Oh, right there, standing moonsault.
Standing moonsault gets a 1.
Right to a DDT.
Oh, shoots into the
goes
leg.
This is a takedown.
Both been kind of a little hesitant after that combination back and forth to get with each other.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would too. If I saw a man that big take me down that way, yeah, I'm definitely taking a breather.
Yeah.
Another Oshigoroshi.
It's a 2 count. We're starting to get into it now. Figure 4.
Another drop kick. This time sending him outside the ring.
Outside the ring, but onto that raised platform here in the Kaiju Dome.
I need to see some action on that little raised platform. Standing shooting star press, but only a 1 count. Rolling soul butt though. We're hitting 10 minutes. And so far, I don't know who you would call this match for at the moment.
No, although Andre definitely putting a question mark on it with these particular submissions here.
Oh, he definitely smells blood in the water. He's just like a shark. He's going to do whatever he can to get his meal. There goes another jackknife cover, but nothing there.
Elbows to the head, back into the figure 4. A lot of ground game between the two of them so far. Not surprising for Andre, a little surprising for Kareem, I would say.
But yeah, might have pulled him up really too close to the ropes. And then again, another leg scissors takedown. If you get a man of that size just like wrapping his legs around you just to take you down, I'm tapping. I'm not going to lie.
Well, that's why you're not in this league.
And once again, lifting him up into that arm and neck choke. Kareem got to find a way to find some offense. Just reach deep down and find something that he can use to keep Andre Tyson at bay. Because once you have momentum in a match, or should I say once you lose momentum in a match, it's very hard to try to snatch it right back. Even the smallest move is enough to set you off.
Oh, nice drop kick there. We did see a little bit of momentum change there from Kareem, but yeah, Andre getting right back up into it, right back into those submissions. Soup bones.
1, 2.
Oh, near fall off of that. Interesting.
Oh, fall away slam.
Just throws Kareem onto the mat there.
I think we want to start. Yeah, oh, that's it. That might be it.
That has to be it. Cover. 1, 2. No.
Oh!
Near fall.
Kareem taking the page out of Kam'Ron's book, showing his resiliency.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking the same thing, that he has to be, if not the winner here, at the very least to show off that he could be, that he deserves to be.
Oh my God! Package DDT!
Package DDT. Goes pig clutch. And just a near fall. Almost got him. Combination there. Cover. 2. Exchanging near falls.
Tyson doing the smart thing, catching his breath.
I don't know if that's necessarily from his intelligence. It seems out of desperation.
Queen suplex.
2. I'm a little surprised out of that one. We saw Andre Tyson sucking air. I thought that would have been kind of the last of him, but well, maybe it is. No, rope break. Manages to get clean from that one. Arm bar, center of the ring, pretty much. No.
Man, Kareem is really showing that he has some resiliency. Maybe it was wrong with us to.
Throwing it into the cover, but again too close to the ropes. Fortunately, getting sent down the river on these ring awareness checks. He isn't checking his surroundings enough.
There you go. That snap neck breaker.
Andre working his way out of it into a striking combination that he won handily.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to find some way to just try to put him away.
Yeah, it might have been the last cry from the Giant, though. Well,
no, he's still in.
Still in it, 20 minutes in. He may be right. This may be Kareem's kind of answer to his former partner in terms of showing off that he too can go the distance.
But eating that chop.
Calling for the end here. Slices in. That might be it. He's still fighting. Into the ropes.
I'm starting to. There you go. Sniper crossface. I'm starting
that's
to wonder
it.
Wow.
Kareem winning with a submission of all things. 20 minutes in.
I thought it was a foregone conclusion. He was going to reach those ropes. I was about to say something else. Something maybe even out of pocket. But oh my goodness.
And Kareem Kelly showing off. I knew that was going to be an interesting one, and it definitely, like I said, started kind of back and forth, even enough. Kareem getting a little bit of a little bit struck by Andre's moves, but I think we saw the momentum change when Andre had to start second air there, and I don't think he really ever quite got over that. So 21 minutes though with a sniper crossface, and I think it is kind of telling that it's a submission move that works around the neck and stuff like that too. I think he was sitting there losing these chance to catch his breath and decided it was time.
I mean, yeah, when you see that you're just like a fingertip or two away from the ropes, and you still got a fingertip or two, an inch or two away from the ropes, may as well be like you just started a trek at the beginning of the Sahara and have to truck all the way through it. It is an almost impossible feat at sometimes, and you can either choose to fight against it, to fight against the tide that is your submitting to whatever move it is, or do you fight for those final few inches just to try to break the hold? And now, 3 matches in, I don't think anybody is going to be making that decision lightly, because like now the wins are going to be slowly coming at a premium, and they're going to start to matter a little bit more. But if I'm Andre Tyson, somebody puts a lock on me, and it feels like I don't have anything left in the tank, I guess all you got to do is tap.
Yeah, I think the man was smart to do so. as much as I'm sure hurt him to do so. But yeah. Moving on to A block once again. This may be the last one of the night. We will see how it goes. Oh, this is an interesting little one here. And versus Bob Alden. Bob kind of came in with a little bit of surprise in the first couple matches that he's had here, showing off a side of him that I don't think we really saw in the brief time he was in kind of freelancing. But Enyo coming in here as well, and also kind of I would say both. Maybe spoilers would be the best way I think would call both of them. I don't think either one quite has the momentum so far to be going the distance. But I would say if either one of these people got to the relatively end, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens when throwing them together.
Here comes Enyo, 1/2 of Fight Money.
Yep. 0-2 so far, but like I said, it's not so much the win-loss that I was talking about when it comes to their ability to spoiler so much as it is just kind of how much damage they are able to do to their opponent.
No, this made him happy being able to come out to this song. Ready to go, coming back, a relic of the past. Bob Alden.
Man, keeping Militsa alive here in the Aces Wild tournament.
Yeah, that's definitely a mullet. I was about to say it's either a mullet or something that looks like it came from Gorgeous George.
Either way, it's older than he is.
Oh yeah, that's true. Bob did die the last match, I do believe. Oh, goes for the suplex. Eats one of his own. Right now, this is definitely going to be the filling out period.
Yeah, especially so far what we've seen in the Bob Alden matches is that he is always kind of starts a little, I wouldn't say necessarily basic, but definitely, as you said, the feeling out. There's a feeling out process in all his matches where he kind of sort of plays with it, tries to see what he can get away with, and then it's normally around the 5 or 10 minute mark that we see Bob Alden kind of turn the gas on and start actually wrestling.
I mean, it's perfect for racing. I don't know how good it is for wrestling when you have somebody like Enyo dropping those kicks right to the dome.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of been a mixed success for him so far, so I agree. It's one of those things where, he's gotten a win off it, but also gotten a pretty deadly loss to it as well, using that kind of style.
Deadly is definitely a word you could use. Right now, going right after the arm and the deltoids of our opponent, Enyo, doing whatever they can is like, whenever you take away the joint from the shoulder on down, you're really stopping a lot of the power, because whenever you throw a punch, you're not just throwing from the hips, you're also throwing from that motion from the shoulder all the way up to your opponent. So maybe she's targeting him for his offense.
Possibly. Oh, played him a little bit, just kind of a roll over there.
Oh, just eating that punch.
Blocked it, threw a punch back.
Right into an SCF.
Didn't quite get all of it, but the body blow there. Cover.
Yeah, sometimes you just need enough.
Oh,
just get that leg sweep. Running by leg sweep.
Yeah,
that's what you do to your little brother or sister.
Saw that Enyo might be going for that body blow once again. Decided to use that momentum against her that time. Oh.
Another blow right to the midsection.
Big kick. Oh, goes for another. No, caught. Going to Grounded headlock. Starting to see a little bit of the offense come out. Yeah, right as I was saying that. Tilt-a-whirl back break, or brainbuster from Bob Alden there. Take down. Oh, cutter, but then he gets back up first out of that one. Bit of a surprise. Figure 4. Oh, with the eye poke, shooting in. Shades of Andre Tyson there. Oh, toe hole, no, working the arm. So far, kind of either one of those match, but there we go. Rise up Black Mass, but once again with a cutter. This one Anya does not get back up from. But how much does that matter when Anya can get you into situations like this? Because ground and pound. Oh,
what's there? Apparently the storm is knocking out electricity and power and connections and everything.
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties.
To go to sleep.
Oh, once again with those just mounted punches.
I mean, when you have your opponent basically beg you to stop hitting them.
Yeah, you know it's hurting.
Oh, that small package driver.
Small package driver. Oh, tumbleweed. Can't get much more old school than this. And unfortunately, it seems like Bob got a little confused there too. Ends up in the ropes after that.
Oh, just a 2 count. 12 minutes in, already we're getting closer to 2 counts. Another small package driver.
Small package driver again. Whoa.
Ooh.
3, and he's playing his guitar. Bob Alden once again proving that he can be a spoiler indeed here in this tournament. I don't know if I would necessarily tag him for going all the way, as I said at the beginning, but 2-1. He's the same win-loss now as 2 former OWO champions. That's nothing to sneeze at.
No, they're not. He's not been going up against small opponents.
No. So far, the ones he has gone up against have been, you're right, pretty big deals. And, again, I wouldn't necessarily put them as winning this whole thing, but if they did, I wouldn't be shocked, let's put it that way. And now, unfortunately, going out 0-3.
Surprising loss, but not so much disappointing. Seeing Bob get the win, I know it's definitely made a few people in the crowd happy. And hey, that's all we're here for, to make the fans happy.
Indeed. All right, we'll do one more match. It will be a non-league match, but before that, let's do some bracketology here and show off some of the matches that we'll be seeing next week. We're on the B block next week to start it out. Oh, Jacob Staff versus Li Zhu. That's going to be a hell of a thing. That's your starter. That's your taster for next week in the B bracket. Whereas it looks like, you look like you might have Katya Vlcek versus Alysha Vexxing here. You could have some Trixie versus Takashi. All sorts of craziness that you could be going on about. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Need to do it this way. Bookman versus Bob Alden might be next week. Was Lyndsay Barber versus Enyo. Someone I think was calling for that particular match. That might also happen next week. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what we get through. Lyndsay, I think, is becoming a little bit of a fan favorite, if only just because of that last match. And I don't necessarily blame her. That was a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for this week, we are done with the league, which means that if you give us just a moment, we'll be putting together one more little exhibition match. I have, like I said, I have one more thing to show off, and then we'll be done for tonight. But stick with us for just a moment.
Un momento. Why are we back here again?
Well, I would say, I think we all know why we're back here again.
What's real big is the unmitigated gall to you didn't even sign up on the sign-up sheet. We had like 3 different groups assigned to. What's going on?
Well, a match, clearly. Once again, the $25, $35, whatever we decided, Etsy belt up for grabs here. The Unified Unsanctioned Gremlin title. And what I think is a third match here between the two of these.
Yeah, surprisingly, Noms has won both matchups.
Surprisingly,
and
yeah.
maintained the championship.
Oh. Xain going at it hard, going for the flames here.
I mean, when you tasted victory, especially in a competition that actually matters, you've got to step your game up. And so far, it's only been Noms who's been stepping his game up. I guess what it is with him is if this is something that I could actually own and attain, I'm going to overclock it. All of my skill, all of my ability, all my motivation, I'm going to overclock it to the max. And Xain just has been on the receiving end of that. Maybe it's going to be the same tonight. I don't know. Honestly, I say who cares because the belt doesn't matter.
It would be real funny to watch a man walk out with that belt in the tournament, though. So I don't know. I have to say I'm probably for Xain, if only for that reason. Noms unfortunately not qualified for the Aces Wild League.
If Xain walks out of the ring with this title and comes down to it with this title in one of the actual matches that means something in both of our promotions, I don't know how I would feel.
You'd have to admit it'd be kind of funny. I mean, come on.
I mean, it would be funny. Oh no! Oh no! Drop.
Oh no! Drop. Oh, elbow to the face. Slap to the face.
Another slap, sending him down.
Oh no! Again.
Another oh no! Drop. Oh, there he goes. Anaconda Vice.
Big old head wrench.
Oh, another drag and grab onto the prone Xain. With that heel hook.
Counters with the heel hook. Another takedown. Sharpshooter. Cinched in.
Oh, DDT for Noms. Like, honestly, I don't know if I'm just going through this. And first of all, if my title did not actually exist, I don't know if I'd be putting it up on the line. But let's say it exists. I'm not working without the championship advantage. If
wait. What?
I looked away.
What? What?
I looked away. What just happened?
I think we have a new champion. What? Well, okay. 7 minutes 32 seconds in, Lyndsay called it sharpshooter. I'm about as confused as the rest of you, I think. But yeah. Needless to say, the crowd wasn't particularly happy about how that one finished. Noms, explain yourself. Why did you
just gave up?
I think he just gave up. He just gave up the title, which does mean we get to see at least some fancy little booms. Ready? Here we go.
Okay. That was a bamboozle. Question mark indeed.
All right. I mean, I was kind of expecting that to go a little longer, if I'm quite honest. But I guess that. So well, I guess the funny thing I was expecting is going to happen now. Xain's going more than likely to walk out with that belt next time we see him. It's going to be a hell of a thing to explain. But yeah. Well.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what else to say other than that. Maybe it's one of those things where I'm kind of filling time here, but maybe we should fill time by saying if everyone here is still watching, all the fans out here in Twitchdom have any other matches they want to see, because that one, was 7 minutes
shorter
long.
than you were expecting, huh?
I expected a bit more out of the Noms. But is there any other matchup that you all would want to see before we call it quits here tonight, or are we all ready to go to bed?
I think we might all be ready. It's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
I think we might be ready to dip out for right now, but we might save something special for them for next week.
We might just... Does the crowd disagree with the D? I see one vote for Mickey Cornstarch.
Mickey Cornstarch.
You gotta savor the Mickey Cornstarch. You can't have him on every single show. Otherwise, he's
like good toast. He's like a good steak.
Yeah, you can't just have good steak all the time. Otherwise, it's just gonna taste like steak.
Ain't true.
All right, I think the general consensus is we're going to call it here. A little disappointing end, but what new champion? Question mark, I guess.
Question mark?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this was the behind the dojo screw job. Who knows?
It is true. It was a sharpshooter. I had that thought too. Maybe Lyndsay Barber is trying to, although it'd be a little weird to screw over the person she's in the league with, but I don't know.
I mean, hey, I am reading a text that I did get from Noms that says, maybe you just got to keep him motivated. If you keep beating Xain, he'll just stop trying. And I don't know, maybe this is a Tom and Jerry situation that we're having between these two, where like if either party doesn't try, is it really worth keeping it going?
I don't know. The other thought that I had was, who's to say that if Xain and Lyndsay go up against each other, or Xain and anybody go up against each other, it won't be for the belt during the league. Considering it's unsanctioned, anything can happen. That belt could theoretically change hands whenever the hell Xain decides to.
I guess so.
It is quite literally his belt, in that it doesn't matter and is just a physical belt. So
you can do whatever you want with it. You can literally just say like, "Hey, it's a person who spits the farthest contest and lose the title if that ended up happening."
Yeah, it's it's just one of those things where he could go on and say, whoever beats me is the new Gremlin champion, which means that I don't know, we may have someone particularly strange as the new Gremlin champion next week. If they
honestly, I'm with that.
If they even want the damn thing.
I'm honestly with that.
So, I don't know. We will have to see. And, and I thought was also, perhaps that's the reason why Lyndsay may have kind of called it a little early, is if she goes up against Xain, maybe she wants the Gremlin belt. Who knows?
Jesus. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. Once again, make sure that you are staying subscribed to Comrade Husky Gaming over here at Twitch, twitch.tv/Comrade Husky Gaming. Also, head on over to youtube.com/Hillkaiju, where we will put most of the replays up. So anything that you missed, you can go ahead and watch. We'll even compartmentalize it in a way so that if you want to search for one match in particular, you can definitely do so without having to watch a 2-hour long episode. But still, we encourage you to stick around, watch some more, get some wrestling fun in.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy yourself. Stay safe out there.
And also, of course, go over and subscribe, or at the very least, give a follow to twitch.tv/yokaiju. Because, that exists too. So.
Yay, that exists.
That exists. Yay. No, I don't think there's anything else that I need to really say from housekeeping. So just keep on being cool, and we'll see you next week.
Deuces.